Welcome back, everybody. Well, with fall sports in full swing for kids and teens, it is time now to think about how to treat and prevent those inevitable injuries. This segment is brought to you by Sturdy Memorial Hospital, and here now this morning to tell us everything we need to know is Dr. Christopher Naka, an orthopedic surgeon and sports medicine physician at the hospital. Good morning, doctor.
Good morning.
So nice to have you here. This is such an important topic. First of all, I have had every injury known to man. I've sprained ankles, I've broken my pinky, real hard hitting ones, but that's not why we're here. We really do need to prevent those injuries. So before we can get into really how the students can take those preventative measures, let's talk about, from your perspective, the kinds of injuries that you really treat and what your area of focus is.
Sure. Well, I did a sports medicine fellowship in my training, so I really treat a wide range and spectrum of musculoskeletal and sports injuries. So really starting from the top, rotator cuff injuries, labral injuries, shoulder dislocations, which as you can imagine is really common in the fall football season, going down to the hip, bursal injuries, labral injuries, wrist sprains, hand sprains, knee meniscal injuries, ligamentous injuries, ACL injuries, and keep the list going, but pretty much the whole body.
And I know you are passionate about this and what it is that you do. So let's really talk about what sets your musculoskeletal practice apart at Sturdy Memorial Hospital, because I know you're innovative, you guys can really do it all and really provide people with the treatment they need.
Sure, definitely. Well, when I came out of my training, I really wanted to be in a community setting where I can really make an impact locally. And I thought Sturdy Memorial really checked all the boxes for me personally. Being a smaller entity, we really, I think, offer a nice personalized approach between the therapists, the medical assistants, the surgeons in our practice. We're able to offer a really wide array of non-operative and operative different treatments for sports injuries, fractures, trauma injuries. For example, when I see patients in the office, I'm able to go and walk down and talk to the therapist between patients and really come up with the best treatment plan that you may not get at larger places. So I think you don't get lost.
And especially when these patients are dealing with an injury, maybe they've never been injured before, they're nervous, and you want to provide them with the comfort and understanding that they need. Now, for many of these people out there, they might be too afraid to speak with their primary care physician about an injury because they fear surgery. They always think the worst. We have that inevitability in our minds that, oh my goodness, this is going to be, the end of the world. But it doesn't have to be that way, does it?
Correct. Yeah, certainly majority of sports injuries, first of all, don't need to be treated with surgery. So when a patient first comes to the office, we go through the injury, we go through the x-rays, the MRI together, and we talk about the treatment options together as a team approach. Majority of things don't need surgery, and there's really no fear to be had.
Outstanding. And for those young athletes out there who maybe are in the middle of football or soccer season right now, looking ahead to basketball, hockey, whatever it may be, let's talk advice and preventative measures and really what they need to know from their perspective.
Sure, definitely. Well, I think athletes like Tom Brady can tell us, given his long, successful career, that I think preparation is certainly key. Whether that's staying a little late at practice to get some extra reps in, but I think really overall nutrition, hydration, and injury prevention, such as adequate stretching. And then if something's really bothering you, get it checked early. We urge you to get it checked early so then it doesn't become a chronic thing that stays throughout the whole season.
Outstanding, and plenty of avocado ice cream, right?
You got it.
Nice to have you with us,
Thanks
Doctor.
for having me.
Pleasure. Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
This segment was brought to you by Sturdy Memorial Hospital. If you would like to learn more, you can do so by visiting our website, roadshow.com.